When do humans become aware of our own bodies? And how do developmental psychologists measure this when their test subjects can't even speak yet? Welcome to Psych Papers, a podcast about content where we discuss psychological studies and interesting psych concepts. And we conduct our own follow-up research inspired by the episode's topics. I'm Chris Cole, I have a PhD in psychology, and this is my co-host, Joseph Taharan.
Yeah, and I'm just his friend.
In today's episode, we're discussing the shopping cart study and how researchers can test whether a baby has developed awareness of their body or not. Have you heard of the shopping cart study?
No, I have not. It sounds like something you would do on the internet, like something you purchase.
Oh, like an Amazon shopping cart?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what it sounded like to me at first. Yeah.
Our brains have rotted so much into online consumerism.
Dude, I'm always online, dude. I'm terminally online, as they say.
As they say, online. When do we develop a sense of self? And what I mean by sense of self, which is a very convoluted term, even in psychology, is that when you're a baby, your entire world is whatever is immediately in front of you. You're just taking in stimuli. You haven't yet learned that you're a thing in this world that is separate and autonomous and distinct from others. It develops over the course of your life, but one of the earliest developments is self-awareness of your own body. Okay, so this will be like a crude example, but let's say you're a baby, okay?
All right, I'm a baby.
All right. Goo, goo, gaga, gaga.
Goo, goo, gaga.
You know what?
Mama,
you know what time it is?
Dada. Well, what time is it?
Time to stick my hand in my mouth, because that's awesome, and hands taste good at this age, okay?
Yeah.
And now I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time, right?
Yeah.
You know what time it is, though? Time to stick my other hand in my mouth. Okay.
Yeah. It's a tight schedule, right? I got you.
But I can't stick my other hand in my mouth.
Oh,
and I literally
not?
have no idea that it's because I already have my other hand in there. I'm not aware of how my body has effects on me. That was a shitty example, but
no, but the image of a baby putting the hand in the mouth, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, well, this was great. I like this. Let me double my experience.
Double the pleasure, double the fun.
What the fuck? Yeah. It's not working. They don't know it's because they already have a hand in their mouth.
They're little dummies. Babies are little dummies.
They're little dum-dums. But that's okay. We still love you, babies.
Shout out to all the babies who listen to this podcast.
Hey, shout out, babies.
What up, baby? Looks good.
And shout out to all the past babies out there too. Hey, I know you're listening.
You're a real one, for real.
Researchers developed the shopping cart task. Researched by Chris Moore and colleagues in 2007, this experiment examined how toddlers navigate what they called the shopping cart task. The shopping cart task involves tying a small rug onto the back of a toy shopping cart, right by the back wheels. So if you tried to push the cart, you'd be standing on the rug, which would make it impossible to push the cart.
Okay.
In order to push the cart, you have to realize that your body standing on the rug is what's impeding your ability to push the cart forward.
Okay. So basically like 1 + 1 = 2.
In other words, you have to have enough of a sense of self to understand how your body interacts with the world.
Okay.
So 14 to 15-month-olds will stand on the rug and try to push the cart and have no idea why it doesn't move forward. They'll get frustrated and will try like strange tactics, like trying to climb into the cart. Yeah.
Babies aren't smart, man. Just not
it's creative,
smart.
Though.
All right, so
smart.
if I can't push the cart, though. If I can't push it outside, I got to push it inside.
Nice. 16-month-olds understand that the rug plays a part in what's blocking them from pushing the cart, but they think it's something to do with the mat and not themselves.
Oh, okay. I was about to say a whole month difference of life experience. That's all it takes. So like, oh, all right, there's a rug. I'm a baby.
Yeah, their brains are developing crazy fast.
That's interesting.
18-month-olds will typically try to push the cart once, and then they'll quickly realize that they themselves are the obstacle to moving the cart. So this suggests that they've developed a sense of awareness of themselves and their body.
And for the non-mathematical, that's 2 years and 6 months.
It's 1 year and 6 months. 18 months.
I got you. Yeah. Joseph, in the edit, make sure you dub over my voice. So I had the correct amount.
For you non-mathematical people.
You fucking idiots. You can't do math. You can't calculate.
You baby's so dumb.
12 years, 12 months. Whatever.
Okay, so now we're going to watch a video of it.
Okay.
Researchers developed the shopping cart study to examine this question.
Really quick, did you see what this baby does? Do you see this baby? Why do I feel like babies always do this? Babies always adjust their junk, dude. They're like pulling down their diaper. They're like, if you were a middle-aged man, you'd be a fucking creep. Like if you did this on the subway.
Yeah, babies do whatever the fuck they want.
Yo,
and we're like, oh, it's just a
heat.
baby. Just a baby. Yeah, just straight up. And not even wearing pants. It's just like wearing one of those like shirts that like a onesie or something that covers their diaper.
Yeah.
Look how proud this kid looks. Look how proud.
When I worked in the lab, babies just like always fuck with their fucking cock and balls, you know?
Excuse me?
They just like play with it. Anyways.
Officer, it's not me, it's the child. The child did it. I swear.
So you can roll it up like that. See that? And you can push
15-month Ainsley is introduced to the shopping cart.
I'm gonna get you to push it.
After a brief demonstration, researchers wanted to see if Ainsley will figure out how to get the cart to her mother.
Show mommy. Bring the cart over here. You want to bring me the cart? Let's push it over.
What? Just like baby's trying to push the cart.
Ainsley pushes and pushes.
Come on. Push it over.
The cart does not get any
kid getting
closer to her mother.
Kid looks frustrated.
Push it. Let me see. Over here.
Push it real
Researchers
good.
believe that in order for the baby human to solve this problem, they have to have a sense of self.
The baby's trying to like
Ainsley has
wiggle
no idea.
wiggle the cart out of the carpet.
He's getting like frustrated and just like flips the Monopoly table over. Fuck this! I don't even like shopping carts, dude.
I'll never go shopping ever.
This is a
no,
dumb
make me go
game.
shopping. I'm gonna stay at home. All right, I'm gonna order stuff online. All right, I'm never gonna go. You won't make me.
Idea that it's her body that is preventing the cart from moving.
Yeah, can you show me? Is that a special cart? That's a very special cart.
Next comes 14-month Oscar.
Come show me. Come show me.
He too can't figure out why the cart won't move.
What's the cart?
Out of frustration, he tries to climb into the cart.
The files are inside the computer.
Can you imagine being one of these babies looking back like, man, I was so fucking stupid, man. This is so embarrassing.
Yo, if I was the baby that climbs into the cart, I'd be so proud. I'd be like, yo, hell yeah. That's, you know what? I might not have pushed the cart, but I got on the cart.
You know, I wasn't pushing the cart, but I was pushing
What were you pushing?
paper. Pushing paper because I'm a drug baby. Anyway, wipe that scene. All right, next scene.
Pushing paper because you're a drug baby.
Yeah. This is no, this is wiping. No, I don't want to stay. Don't let me sit on this bit. Don't let me. Please help me. Get me out of this, please. No, let's not explore further. Ask any more questions.
Drug babies.
No.
Okay. Cut to.
Please don't.
16-month Maria gets a bit closer to solving the mystery. She knows it has something to do with the mat, but doesn't make a further connection to herself and thinks it's the mat's fault.
It's not me, I swear.
Push it to mama. You push it to mama.
18-month Jonathan.
Hold on, pause. What's with these Teletubby colors? Like, they have all these
Dude, I have no
idea. Yeah, why are all these kids like color coordinated?
Why are they all wearing the same outfit?
Yeah, did they switch out their shirts?
Did this lab have like one outfit and being like, there's a strict uniform? for this video.
Or are these babies just part of a lab in general? They're just lab babies, and they're used to
So raised in the lab.
raised in the lab. They all just have the same clothes.
Yeah, we're all the baby's parents. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the baby was wearing like a, when you come in with like a Budweiser T-shirt and the school makes you like take it off.
Like,
maybe all the babies were in Budweiser T-shirts.
Didn't want to like blur it. Maybe
Yeah.
for dissemination. Yeah.
No, definitely not that. But okay.
Wait, what's the word? Is a baby wearing a Budweiser T-shirt? Is a baby wearing like a "I'm a bad bitch" T-shirt? Like what's the worst? Or like a cartoon? I guess maybe I don't know.
Maybe they just wanted uniformity, but that's weird. Why?
Jonathan pushes once and steps off the mat. He has quickly figured out that he's the one who is the obstacle to moving the cart.
If I get off the rug, then I can move the cart. Duh.
Abigail is also 18 months.
Yeah. Oh, you're such a good girl. You push it over to your mom.
Here we go. Hey, she figured out too.
It takes her no time to understand that if she is standing on the mat, there is no way the cart can move.
Man,
Her
as a parent, you
solution
must be like,
is to roll up the mat.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My kid
From this,
killed it.
researchers have concluded
My kid's
that
developmentally
baby
normal.
humans become aware of themselves only after 18 months of life.
Every parent thinks their kid's like a genius for
Yeah.
for literally doing anything.
Like every parent is like, maybe I'll have like the one kid that's like a savant. It's just like a roll of the dice. Oh, come on,
Dude,
come on.
He fucking picked his nose and then he ate the booger. I don't see any 3 months old.
Yo, that's fine motor skills and goal-oriented behaviors, okay? That's some high-level shit.
Yo, that's S for success. That's what I'm saying.
I saw on the video, that video was on YouTube and it was on Reddit, and I looked at the fucking comments and they did not disappoint. Okay, the top YouTube comment was quote, "He has quickly realized that he himself is the obstacle." True. Something a lot of adults haven't learned to recognize yet. Am I right?
Whoa. Dude.
Whoa.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me, dude.
It's been me the whole time. And then you know how they get it at 18 months, they figure out that it's them causing the problem.
Yeah.
All right, this was a Reddit comment that I really liked. All right, the Reddit comment was 18 months. 18 months. And on the 18th month, he found out it was him.
Stupid. So fucking stupid.
Oh, it's kind of fire.
Yo, I move that shotgun cart. I be pushing that, pushing those little girl hearts because I'm a baby. I'm a little baby.
Get it.
Yeah. Get it, little baby.
Okay. Keep that in.
Cut that out.
No, Joseph. I know I'm talking to future Joseph right now. Keep that in. Come on,
Joseph,
come on, man.
You don't have to listen to him, Joseph.
No. Future Joseph. You know you owe me. You know you owe me for that thing I did for you that I haven't done yet. But you'll know what I've done for you at this point when you're watching this. I'm gonna do something for you. You don't know it yet, but
Chris, don't let Chris gaslight you.
No.
Into doing stuff you don't want to do.
Do you even like trust this guy? Do you even trust past you? He never makes good decisions for you. He probably puts off work for you. Fuck that guy, right? Fuck that guy. I'm your friend.
I'm sorry in advance, future Joseph, for putting the stress on you.
Man, he drinks.
I'm so
you got to
sorry.
deal with that. You got to deal with the hangover the next day, right? He doesn't. He puts off work until like last minute. Then you got to deal with that, future Joseph. You're gonna trust me. Listen to me. Future Joseph, I love you, your past self. I don't know about that guy. I don't know about him.
He's right. Fuck past Joseph. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to me. I got no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. I'm gonna make a lot of bad decisions in the next couple of days, and I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna live with the consequences. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. All right. So now, okay, future Joseph, I'm glad we're on the same page now. Thank you. I know you'll understand when you hear this. You know what this study reminds me of?
What?
Okay, it's when people just have no awareness of their bodies. So on the subway, when people will just there's a lot of people trying to get on the subway, like a crowd is forming, and the train comes and it stops, and everyone starts crowding around the doors, waiting for the doors to open. The doors open, people pour out, and then everyone is climbing in. There's a big crowd, there's a big line of people trying to get into one subway car. And then what people do is that they get inside immediately, and then they stop moving. Meanwhile, there's an entire crowd of people right behind them trying to get in. I'm like, dude,
try to get in. Yeah.
I'm glad you found your spot. There's a ton of space right in front of you. Can you move into the center? Because we're all you have no awareness of your body. We're all trying to get in behind you, dude. Like, are you not aware of like what the fuck is going on? I don't know. It's just it grinds my gears every single day. That
back in Chicago when we I don't know if I went with you. We went on the Brown line, and I remember I was near Wrigleyville, and like as you know, if you go near Wrigleyville, the trains are just usually packed, especially during game days. And I try to get in, and it's obviously incredibly packed. I'm the last person trying to get in to this part, and then the woman in front of me is like, "Please don't."
She said that to you.
Said, yeah, please don't.
Oh, you can't.
Because it was too crowded. Like if I maneuvered and squished my way through, I could have, but it would have been really tight for everyone else of my admission.
Yeah,
it was the most sincere. Normally I wouldn't care. It's like whatever, we're just gonna get off the next train anyway. But it was so sincere. It's like, please don't.
And like, okay. Did you?
I went to the next train. Quickly ran the next train. I was like, okay.
If there's another train, I'll go to that one. But otherwise, if it's like crowded, fuck that. I'm squishing in. Because what pisses me off, it's always super crowded and dense right by the doorways in those little junctures. And then it's like super spaced out and like there's like leg room in the middle for everyone right in the middle parts. And I'm like, if everyone would just move a little bit inside, we could all breathe.
Sure.
But like the people get their spot and then they think, well, I got mine. Like I don't need to worry about, everyone else.
Yeah.
Piss me off. I think about this all the time. I'm like, there's got to be a better like way to like direct people like this. Like I don't know if you could put up signs or something. I'm trying to think of like a better like UX design, like a user experience for this. Like how like it's terrible and it's such an easy fix because all the pieces are right there. I'm not even sure if signs would do it, but like,
it's uncomfortable. Like to be fair, like it's an uncomfortable space, right? I assume most people don't like being compacted in that way. And I wonder if there's like a thing in your brain when you pick a space, like I don't want to fucking move.
This is my spot.
This is my sense of safety.
This is my rail that I'm holding on to. Yeah, I'm not moving because I got mine. And like, there's a bunch of people trying to get on, and like some people don't even make it on the train. And I'm like, bro, there's like so much space in the middle of the car. Or it's or people that like they'll stand right at the top of like a stairwell, or in the middle of a walkway. Like, or like if there's a pair of people like walking on a sidewalk and then they just suddenly stop. I'm like, I'm walking behind them. I'm like, what the fuck you expect me to do?
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm New York cool.
Here. And it's just people like looking up directions or something. And I'm like, you got to pull over. You got to treat the sidewalk like a highway. Okay. There's a flow to this. You need to. I'm that grumpy person on the sidewalk being like, everybody be walking a certain way.
Dude,
if
you
they
changed.
Deviate from the rules.
Used to be nicer in Chicago ever since we moved to New York. Hey, I'm
Chicago's got wide
here.
sidewalks. Chicago's got wide sidewalks, dude. You don't got to deal with that.
Hey, when you come to New York, you try to walk on these narrow streets, all right? You try to walk on these narrow streets, all right?
I am proud of my sidewalk etiquette. Okay, I've got it down. Okay, I am the most polite sidewalk walker. All right.
Yeah, you pull when you have to look up directions. You pull to the side.
You pull over. You walk on the right. You just like a highway. You pass on the left. And then if someone's blocking a pathway, I'm like, it always pisses me off, and I'm like, they need to learn. They need to learn. But I don't like. I'm not like confrontational enough to. Like,
they need to learn a lesson.
In my dream, in my mind, what I want to be doing is I want to go up to them being like, I want to be like, hey, you guys are standing in the absolute worst place available. Are you not like thinking about other people? But what do I do in real life? I'll just be like, excuse me, and then I'll purposely brush up against them. I'll be like, you know what? I'll make you slightly uncomfortable, bitch. I'll like brush my shoulder against your shoulder. All right.
You showed them, Chris. You sure showed them.
Anyways, from this study, I love how creative developmental psychologists have to get with their methods. Like, that's such a cool design to come up with the shopping cart and the rug. And researchers have also found that performance on the shopping cart task highly correlates with the performance on the Rouge mirror recognition test, which we talked about in our other episode on self-awareness. And that's when you put a red dot on a baby's face, put them in front of a mirror, and see if they touch or try to wipe away the red dot, indicating that they recognize themselves in the mirror and have developed that facet of their sense of self.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before. Just for some reason, you can be more creative with these child development studies.
Yeah, you have to be. You can't ask people.
Yeah. I feel like we stretch a lot of bits.
I know. It's like I think it's more bit than like material.
I thought the sound's gonna come, and I was like, I think we joked more. It's like one of those podcasts, like they the entire intro is like most of the episode.
Oh my god,
like, we gotta talk about these murderers. Let's get these over with.
Yeah. And then it's 2/3 like, what the fuck's up with sidewalks, dude? Am I right, audience?
Oh no! In this episode, people are just like, in the podcast apps, you can like advance by 30 seconds.
You can fast forward.
Come on, man! They keep going on.
Still sidewalks?
Chris, come on! You gotta let go of these sidewalks, man. It's not something to hang your
It's not that deep.
Dude. Not that deep.
If you're still listening, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys.
Bye.
Bye.